Abalone, precious jewelry from the ocean floor. Abalone, precious jewelry from the ocean floor. Abalies are also known as snails, and they are on the list of extremely valuable marine species hunted for high economic value. However, there is a truth that abalone is precious but not rare. Common name, abalone. Other names, snails, jelly, sea bass. Sector, mollusks class, abdominal leg diet, animal eat plants. Weight, abalone ears reach 3.5 centimeters, child 6 months, 5.5 centimeters, head, year and 7.5 centimeters, 3 years. Distribution. Abalone is one of the sea creatures that many fishermen hunt for high economic value. Normally, abalone appears in the sea, many islands, including the strong waters. As a child, abalone usually clings to the shore, but as they matured, they moved farther and deeper into the underwater reefs. In Vietnam, abalone is abundant in the waters of CO2, Ha Long, Con Ho, Con Dao, Phu Quoc. Characteristic and ecological abalones in the mollusk, with the casings of the upper layers of the spiral, which make the whole body look like a flat mass. The shell is very hard, is made up of layers stacked. The shell is composed primarily of calcium carbonate. The outer shell of the abalone has many alternating veins with colors such as violet, brown, blue, etc. The different colors on the shell depend on the adaptation to the habitat of each species. The inside of the abalone has a pearl knocker abdominal breathing by the holes formed by the twisting of the edges from the rim near the mouth. Abalone drained from the gills. Abalone broad, they use their feet to crawl, move from place to place and have a firm grasp on the bottom of the sea. So, in order to catch the abalone, the divers have to dive deep in the sea to separate it from the reef. Male speckled abdomens can be sexually discriminated based on their color during the breeding season. The female abalone is usually dark blue while the abalone is yellow. Abalies are afraid of light, they often hide in rock nests during the day and go out looking for bait at night. Abalone grows relatively slowly but evenly, with no change in geometry over time. Did not ignore, regular octopus, camouflage master of the ocean. Common abalone types. There are 4 main types of abalone in Vietnamese waters: 9-hole abalone, oval abalone, abalone and abalone. The abalone is believed to have potential in aquaculture due to its large size and weight, 112 mm long and 167 grams. At present, abalone is distributed mainly in the sea in the central provinces, extending to Con Dao, Phu Quoc and Trong Sa Islands. Abalone food. Abalone is a plant-eating species. Their diet varies according to each stage of development but is mainly eaten by seaweed, organic humus in the sea. Reproductive behavior of abalone. Abalone reproduces sexually. They lay their eggs in hot seasons, often laying in the late afternoon and in the morning. Male abalone usually ejaculates first, then the new female abalone spawns. The fertilized egg should have a very low fertilization rate. To overcome this disadvantage, the abalone usually concentrates into herds in one place with high density in the breeding season to increase fertilization rates for eggs. In the cold season, abortion breaks genital activity. Breeding abalone properly. Currently, abalone is not necessarily raised in the sea, by floating cages in the sea, Bottoming on reefs or coral reefs along the coast, abalone can be cultured in cement tanks, post, cage, betterment. Should be quite convenient for those who intend to breed, and breeding this species of seafood. Abalone breeding is simple, not too expensive. Farmers only need to cultivate a lot of goldfish because the food of abalone is mainly in this sentence. Abalone farming has to go through 2 stages. The larval stage lasts about 3 months. When the abalone reaches about 4 to 5 millimeters in size, it starts to grow into the commercial culture, which usually lasts about 6 months. When the abalone reaches the size of 40 to 50 millimeters, it is allowed to harvest. Some other interesting info along with sea cucumber, snail, gay, scallop, abalone are precious seafood, high economic value and can be exhausted if not renewable. In the king's time, the abalone is also listed as 8 bowls. 8 dishes for noblemen include pho, rhino, bear, deer, oranges, meat, elephant legs and abalone. Today, abalone is known for its excellent source of nutrients that help protect the body from cancer, inhibit some types of tumor cells such as nasopharyngeal carcinoma, hepatitis A, breast cancer, good for sperm quality and increased excitement for men, nutrition and beauty, anti-aging for women.